Hi, I'm cici.x.fan. I'm cici.x.fan. Thanks for tuning in. We start with a heartbreaking update tonight. The remains of a missing 2-year-old Alberta girl have been found. Police announced charges today in the murders of 2-year-old Haley Dunbar Blanchette and her father. This as a mother is lost in loss and grasping for answers. Saskatoon police allege a 14-year-old boy was responsible for the death of a 15-year-old boy earlier this week. The refugee crisis affecting Syria is escalating tonight as millions of people remain displaced. Raging forest fires in Saskatchewan's north have once again forced hundreds to flee their homes. There was key testimony today at Senator Mike Duffy's trial for bribery, fraud, and breach of trust. There is shock and despair in Tisdale tonight as the community struggles to come to terms with a horrific murder-suicide. Barack Obama says if the U.S. doesn't get climate change right, it may be unable to reverse it. And Adam, we're talking riders. This season looked to be so promising, and then everything just spiraled out of control. Christy, what a beautiful day for back to school today. This next video sounds like Full House, looks like Full House, but it's anything but. We put out a call yesterday, and students, teachers, and even parents are all taking part in the CBC Back to School Selfie Contest. Well, Adam, they say love will always find a way, and in Saskatoon, it has. Jeff, this is where it's all happening. The Sears Distribution Center here on Broad Street in Regina. The company says it's shutting this down and relocating to Calgary.
Cici, this conflict has a very emotional impact for so many people in Saskatchewan.
That's right, Jill. It's a tough time for many people right now. 13% of the population of this province is Ukrainian. That's nearly 130,000 people. And lots of them have families still living in Ukraine right now. At 3:15 p.m. this afternoon, a large explosion was heard coming from here, and it was felt for kilometers away. It really rocked the city. Buildings, cars shook. People heard the boom from all over the city, really. EMS, fire, and police came on scene immediately, and they're still on scene right now. Now, we don't know exactly what happened here, but officials are telling us they're calling it a liquid petroleum gas explosion. Nunavut has never tried such an extensive campaign before. It wants to spread the message as quickly as possible, holding community events across the territory, looking to put a dent in smoking rates. With the prices for articles like these Camics tripling, it's meant a boom for people who make them. Their hourly rates have gone up just as dramatically. This tournament brings together 29 teams from some of Canada's smallest, most remote communities. It's a huge event for Nunavut and a sign of hockey's deep roots in the far north. Lung cancer rates here are 4 times the national average. That's because more than 60% of the people here smoke. It's even higher among young people.
Walmart Canada is investigating the possibility that someone hacked its phone lab. cici.x.fan has the story this morning.
The love between a mother and son captured on camera. These are the first family photos Cassandra Smith and her son Tayson have taken in years. The family couldn't wait to get these printed and up on their walls. So Smith and her mother headed to this Regina Walmart. Soon they were home, giggling over happy memories. That's when the phone rang.
He goes, "This is Walmart, don't be a retard." He goes, "You're very ugly in this picture, and I'd like to give you a $300 makeover." And he said that twice.
For a minute, I thought maybe somebody was just playing a joke or something, you know, because I was just shocked. Like, I didn't know what to say.
I was hurt. I was like, even though I knew my pictures were good, but who would say that from Walmart?
Turns out no one from Walmart. The company says it's never heard of anything like this before.
We do need to review this very, very specifically and find out what happened and how this could have happened, because it's one of the most bizarre things we've heard of.
But the family says this isn't the first time. An employee at the Walmart store told them another woman had turned up before, claiming something similar had happened to her.
If they're hacking into a photo machine, like what else do they hack into? And I mean, being a big corporation like that, a big chain like Walmart, I mean, that's scary.
Walmart says it hasn't taken the machine offline because it believes this was an isolated incident. The family is going to city police. And as for the alleged hacker and prank caller, we've tried to phone him back several times, but the line was always busy or no one answered. CC.fan, CBC News, Regina. Tim's got the flowers, Tom's got the chocolates, Gord's got the card, and in they go to find their target. Kara.
Heart of my heart, I love you.
It's a present from Kara Meller's husband, Aaron.
It was embarrassing. It was great, but it was embarrassing.
Can you feel the love tonight?
This is just one of more than 36 stops for two quartets from the Living Skies Chorus in Regina today. They started at 5:45 this morning, and the last one will be at 10 tonight. With only 20 minutes scheduled between gigs, they need to get in and get out.
And we have a driver. Bob's outside waiting for us.
But it's been hard for them to focus on the schedule.
It's been a very emotional day for us. We've had our hearts warmed, and it's been awfully tough to keep the tears back. So
these Cupids say there's no other way they'd rather spend Valentine's Day, and that's saying a lot for this guy.
It's the best way to spend a birthday is giving my time and getting back just so many smiles.
Meller is giving out lots of those right now, and the quartet leaves her with plenty of stuff to keep that smile on her face. The guys are handing out 40 sets of these today. They say it's an extra special Valentine's Day because it's the 14th day of February of the year 2014. Oh, and it also happens to be the 14th year they've been doing this.
it's so rewarding. It's rewarding, I think, even more for us maybe than it is for the people we sing to.
Meller might disagree, so might her husband after he hears this message.
You are the best, and I love you so much.
And with that, they're on to the next stop to keep spreading the love. Bye now. CC.fan, CBC News, Regina. Well, that's the latest for this Tuesday night. Thanks, everyone. Thanks for watching, everyone. Good night. I'm CC.fan. Thanks for tuning in. Have a great night.